Good morning, everybody. This is DDK, author Johnny Llanos, Diva Dish Kitchens, and her fabulous recipe books that are on sale at Groundhoffers Meats in Hugo, Minnesota. Go there, get one, get two, get three, get four, get as many as you want. They're wonderful. And $1 from each one goes to our local food shelves for feeding our community. Ain't that great? So today's recipe, because we're 2 days, guys, 2 days countdown to July 4th, I am making a fabulous mixed berry liquor infused pies. I know, what can be better, right? Booze and sweets, I mean, come on. So I made Boozy Berries yesterday. This is Boozy Pies today. Now this pie, to start off with, let's start at the beginning. I use a prefab crust, girls. So I'm just telling you, and guys, I don't make my crust anymore. I can, but it takes too much time. So I do a little cheat. Now this particular brand is essential. You get this at Cub. You can get them at Walmart. But I got these at Cub yesterday. And they were a good price. They were like $1.89 a package for 2 crusts. That's pretty doggone cheap. And they really are really decent crusts. They don't have any artificial anything in them, so you don't have to worry about that because you know Diva Dish Kitchens, DDK, does not use artificial anything. So that starts the crust. All right, now we're going to put our base in order to prep the crust, which again is in my recipe books, book 1, and it tells you exactly how to do it, but I'm going to show you this morning. This is 1 egg in a measuring cup, okay? With probably about 2 tablespoons of half and half mixed in, and a little less than a quarter teaspoon of ground ginger, a little less than a quarter teaspoon of cardamom, a little less than a quarter teaspoon of sweet ginger, and a little less than a quarter teaspoon of orange peel. You put that all with the egg and the milk, and you beat it up. And you get it ready, and when it's, a consistency like this, okay, for your pastry brush, then you know it's done. Then you're going to come over and you're going to prep the crust, okay? So you're going to bake a pastry, brush it, the egg wash on the bottom crust, and you're going to poke holes in it afterwards, and you're going to flute the edges. This is a deep dish pan, so they fit a little skimpy. The bottom one fits skimpy, but the top one fits perfect. All right? All right. Then you are going to get your pie fillings ready. Now, these are Duncan Hines Wilderness, and they are really, really good. They have no high fructose corn syrup, as you can see, says on the can. No artificial, nothing, okay? All right, they are delicious. I've got 1 can of raspberry. I've got 1 can of strawberry, okay? I've got 1 can of cherry, okay? That's what's in this bowl. Now, here's the kicker. I am going to add some vodka. Now, this isn't expensive vodka. Use whatever kind of vodka you want. It doesn't matter. I'm going to put 1/3 of a cup, okay? 1/3 of a cup vodka in this mixture. Now, you may think that's a little bit too much. If you do, you can cut it back. But I know it's going to be fine because there's a lot of sweetness in here. And what this vodka will do, it'll cut that, but it also will add a nice texture to it. It gives it a really nice kick. Boozy pies, yes. But this booze, and when you add it to your gravies, you add it to your pies, you add it to your desserts, you add it to your jellies, your sauces. It just gives that extra layer texture and that nice little kick that just goes, oh, I could sit here all day and eat this. So we're going to add that to this, just like that. We're going to stir this up and stir it all in, of course, obviously, because we want it all to cover everything. All right. Oh, that's not quite finished, but you get the gist, all right? We're going to add another little thing to it. What I usually do for my pies is sometimes just to help with the cutting of the sweetness, you know, because it does have fruit sugar in it. I just add a little lemon zest to it, okay? That just gives it that little extra balance, okay? Balances out the sweetness, balances out the textures of the other berries. It just makes it taste that much better. Okay, so let's taste this bad boy and see what we got. It's right there. We don't have to do anything more to it. All right, so this mixture is going to go in this prepped bottom crust. You're going to fill it about right here, and then you're going to lay the other crust on, which of course is right here. I haven't rolled it out completely yet because I want to finish this after we're done. I already have my next one prepped for my next pie, because that's going to make about that with 3 cans of filling. That's going to make about 2 pies easily. So this one is prepped already with some shortening, and I use decent shortening. This is an all vegetable base. I like all vegetable base. I don't use lard. Okay, all vegetable base. So you prep the bottom pan with that before you put the bottom crust in. Then you prep the crust, like I said, with the egg wash. You're going to put the filling in. Then you're going to put the top crust. You're going to put the egg wash on top of the top crust. And you're going to bake these at 325 to 350 for approximately, I would say, 40 to 45 minutes. But then again, that depends on your oven. And you want it to be a light golden crust. Do use a cookie sheet underneath these pie tins, because they will bubble out. And you don't want that mess, that sugary mess and fruit mess on the bottom of your beautiful oven. Okay, I've got to go now because I've got to finish making these today. But I want you to have a wonderful July 4th, and I want you to maybe include one of these boozy pies or boozy desserts for your wonderful celebration. And buy my books, okay? Digits are 612-859-3270. Excuse me, 612-859-3270. Have a wonderful holiday. I'll be seeing you and talking to you very soon. Ciao for now, babies. Bye now.